Hey, it's Dan. I was just reading on Twitter. National mortgage rates hit an average of over 7%. Let's get into it, guys. As you know, if you've been following me, I own 12 houses with no debt on them. I have no plans of buying any more. 12 is enough for me. I had mortgages before, but I paid them off. Right now, 7% plus mortgage rates. Should you buy a house right now? Well, I believe the short answer is no. Let's get into it. If you decide to buy a house, you have to be purchasing it with cash. You can still get a small condo in the suburbs or in the Midwest. You can even buy a house for 200 grand roughly. If you don't have that money, obviously you need to rent or live with your parents. If you're young, you should be working 60-hour weeks, saving up to buy this. Mortgage rates aren't going to go back down to 2.93% anytime soon. Now you must pay in cash. And like I said, you got to just work and save up to get it if you really want to buy a house. If not, it doesn't matter. If you're going to be moving around a lot, it doesn't matter. And a lot of young people now, they're not going to buy a house and live in it for 10, 20, especially 30 years. But that's the next point I want to bring up. If you're going to buy a house and you plan on living in it for 30 years, maybe you can do that. That might make sense. Because who knows where the prices are going to be in 30 years. You might make that money back that you're paying in interest. But again, no one's living in a house for 30 years. Now, if you're buying an investment property, a multifamily, you're going to live in one unit, rent out the others. It's cash flowing. Can the cash flow pay all of the debt, all of the bills by 1.5 times, 1.5x? Can you clear everything by 50% every single month? Probably the answer is no. Because what a lot of people don't understand is when you have properties, especially many properties or at scale, there's always going to be repairs or issues that come up. It's never going to be an easy month. There's always going to be something, some issue with the tenants or the city inspection. Something's going to happen. But if you can clear 1.5x on your debt, owning that rental property, go for it. That's your safety net, that extra 0.5. That's your safety net. If not, you need a big chunk of cash to get you through these bad months. We saw what happened with the virus. We saw what happened when tenants quit paying. You better have some security. You better have a chunk of cash to get you through those months. If not, you're going to have to put a new roof, new driveway, new kitchen. Something's going to happen, guys. So be careful. Now, a couple of things I wanted to share with you. 5.31%. Once a mortgage rate hits 5.31, that's over a 30-year period, that's when it doubles. So be prepared to pay double over a 30-year period once you hit 5.3%. Now we're at 7.3. And I pulled this up. If you have a $500,000 loan at 7.3%, you're paying $1.234 million on a $500,000 loan. So $1,234,000 over a 30-year period. That's more than doubling, guys. That's horrible. Why would anybody do this right now? You know, I read on Twitter, a lady said, oh, it doesn't matter what, she's an investment guru. She's a real estate expert. Again, back to my Twitter, it's all nonsense. But this real estate expert on Twitter said, it doesn't matter what the interest rate is as long as you're cash flowing. No, it sure as shit does. Because you're going to be paying double for that house. And like I previously said, do you have a cash reserve to get you through the repairs, the down months, the tenant strikes and protest when they're not paying? Or you're buying in a good area. You're buying where tenants have money. You're buying in a middle upper class area. You're still going to have repairs. You're still going to have city inspections. So yeah, if your cash flow is $100 a month, yeah, it's not worth it. You have to be cash flowing to get you through these down months. So let's recap. You're buying in cash, go for it. You're going to live in the house for 30 years, go for it. Because remember, the property values, they might have risen by then. You can give it to your kids, they can give it to their kids. Or you're making 1.5x. You're servicing your debt by 150% on the rental. Go for it. Those 3 reasons, go ahead. Buy in this high interest rate environment. Other than that, it's not worth it, guys. Stay living with roommates, stay living at home, stay renting, and just work, just hustle. Get 2-3 sources of income. Get that all going in, because right now, not the time to buy, guys. All right, thanks a lot. Let me know your comments below, and yeah, let me know what you think. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks.